this is gonna be a response to Big J Triple X. We're gonna get this out of here since you want to mention my name and then mention my mom. And part of that is my fault because I do mention my mom all the time. I know it's something that people have reached out to me to communicate to me that definitely helps them out in situations that they're in as far as similar experiences. And part of the reasons why I reach that stuff, mention her, is A, to pay, tribute to her, keep her memory going in my head, and also, obviously, to take an experience that I had that was very traumatic and communicate it, to you all in a way, it's a part of me being transparent. Now, Big J Triple X decided in whatever rant he was doing against BGS and AB to tell AB to check me, and I heard it, and to be honest with you, I didn't really care to hear it because I don't really care about anything that comes out of Big J Triple X's mouth, because as far as I'm concerned, I always thought that nigga was on the spectrum. Like, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I didn't think he was all there. So in that way, it's like, look, he can say whatever rantings that he says, and it is what it is. But since he wants to, bring other people into it, and he wants to say some shit, I'm gonna answer some of his fucking questions. First of all, I'm gonna start off here. Let's be very clear here. If you didn't think that what we did had any impact, you wouldn't keep running your mouth about it. And that's whether it's you or whether those two females that was on there, I'm going to say that. Also, those females don't give a fuck about you. You are a means for them to basically get off their misandry, which you don't seem to know what that means, to get off their misandry on black men. Most of them chicks are too scared to actually go on BGS's video, BGS's channel. BGS has a whole woman's channel. BGS has interviewed women. BGS can have conversations with women. But these chicks are too scary ass in order to go over there, because they understand you can only talk so much shit about a dude that's got daughters, got grandkids, got kids that are married. It's almost so much BS you can have. So at this point, all they're doing is getting shit off. They're taking off their fucking frustrations that they're dealing with on the world. And then they're basically taking that out on, getting that off. At the end of the day, what the fuck they say don't matter. It doesn't matter when it comes to the environment that's going on. It doesn't matter as far as what's happening in the real world. It doesn't have any effect, and that's part of the frustration. These chicks can talk all the bullshit and tell all the lies they want to tell, but the reality is, out of their own mouths, men are not approaching. Out of their own mouths, dudes are not going on events. You can look at just what comes out their mouth and measure the complaints that they have about the current situation. You don't even need to take what men are saying at face value. Just listen to what they say online, the rhetoric. So when they come in here with that same tired ass 2010 to 2015 dated, you just upset because you can't get a chick. It's funny how dudes really talk as if niggas in this space don't have kids. You can't get a woman. You can't get no pussy. It's like that's the only thought that y'all know how to have. You want to be a white man. Why aren't you talking about the white man? The white man has his own problems. Even in how they were speaking, everything had to do with how men can serve them. All of their complaints. Even in what you're saying specifically, it is stop talking about women. Stop saying it. We're not talking about women. We're talking about the culture. I don't expect your retarded ass to understand that. And at the end of the day, my real question really that I would say to Big J Triple X, since you say you a bigger man, what the fuck are you actually going to do about it? This space has grown. The influence in this space has grown. Because all we're doing is really speaking the truth. It's just reality has caught up to what the truth of it is, to the point where motherfuckers can't say that shit is just some online shit anymore. Because it's crossed an event horizon where a lot of this stuff is so known, you're seeing it on mainstream TV, that you can't deny it unless you have your head up your ass. You have motherfuckers using terms like black fatigue. White people. You're not going to go to them white people talk about, why don't you just stop talking about black people? Who you specifically think they're talking about? They may call it black fatigue, but they're talking about black women. And I said it on AB's thing, and I'll say it here. Here is why I talk about culture and black women are always a conversation. Niggas are talking about, why don't you talk about self-improvement? Nigga, that shit is implied. The reason is because when you look at the state of the black community today, when it comes to the children, who has the children? It's not the men, it's the women. If the men wanted to be more involved with the children, aka their own children, aka helping keep random ass kids. If you're not doing it under the specifications of women, women will sabotage that. Women have sabotaged the boys. And they put up roadblocks for men to be in the kids' life. You see this? Is it every woman? No. But it's most. There's a control mechanism there, as said by the government. We all know this. It's not even just a black thing. And so it's also railing against feminism. And this is what makes you a bitch ass nigga. It's not so much the women that motherfuckers are talking about. It is about feminism. That's why when you rattle off all them videos that BGS had, a lot of it had to do with feminism. Feminism is the religion that pretty much all women operate under in the United States. And there's this, and I don't know what's going on where you all are. I got an email from somebody. I don't know if it was you or like all of you all got y'all bitch ass batteries in your back. Like it's something in the air in this last week, whether it's Tariq Nasheed. And let me tell you something. I like Tariq Nasheed, but listening to Tariq Nasheed ain't gonna do shit for you. Tariq Nasheed is getting money. That is what he is doing. He is getting money on something he's passionate about. You listen to Tariq Nasheed, you niggas listen to Tariq Nasheed, it's entertaining, but it's not gonna change anything. Basically, Tariq Nasheed is a couple parts pro-black, couple parts hood, and y'all gonna stay in the same space. So y'all can listen to him. This is who the fuck you want to talk about. But the reality is, Tariq, I'm not gonna say he don't inform you about what's going on. There's something to be said about the conversation he has, but he don't inform you to the point where you actually gonna do anything about it. I'm talking about like women or whatever. And the only thing you dumbass niggas know how to say is, stop talking about women. Nigga, you not gonna do shit. Like, stop acting like you're going to do anything. Nobody gives a fuck. The worst thing you could do is bring up my mother. And guess what? Your fucking bitch ass parents are still a fucking alive. So there will be a time when you gotta bury their ass. And I hope you think of me when you do. So the reality is, dude, but I'm down 2 years ago. You're not hurting me by bringing that up. All you do is you showcase how much of a bitch ass nigga you are, because the reality is you would never say that to my face. Because if you did, it would be the last thing you ever say. You would never say that to my face. So all it does is show how much of a hoe ass nigga you are. That you're the nigga that get. I've shown my face. Nobody knows what your hoe ass look like. Nobody knows. People don't know nothing about you. All they know is you got a stutter talk, meaning your mouth can't catch up with your fucking thoughts. That's all. You ain't never, the shit you asking me to present, your bitch ass ain't never presented anything. Nobody knows nothing about you. I have given much more transparency about myself than you have. So you don't even hold your own nuts for what you even fucking say on your own terms. You tell people to do shit your bitch ass ain't even willing to do. The reason you suck online, number one, I don't even think I'm like a great like content creator. I'm just a nigga that's been talking for a while. And then I've had people along the way, and over time, people have stuck around. I don't consider myself some great content creator. I'm just a nigga giving my opinions. People get value. Shout out to Universal for the $50 Cash App as well. Giving my opinion. I'm just, as Boba Fett says, I'm just a man moving through the galaxy. I don't consider myself a quote-unquote leader. So for you to get behind those chicks, to have them on your platform, so you make it look like you bigger than what they are, they gonna do the same thing they did to Lapeef. They gonna use you, and when they realize that you ain't worth shit, they gonna get rid of you, because that's what they do. When it comes to you, because you're worthless. You want to be seen. I don't give a fuck. And at the end of the day, you are a jealous bitch. That is your problem. And you're a bad communicator as well, I might add. You're bad at articulating your thoughts. You're bad at taking feelings, actually transferring it. So you just yell into the wind. Whether it's BGS, whether it's me, you got to keep my name in your mouth or BGS's name out of your mouth, because nobody will listen to you if you don't. You want attention, so I'm going to give it to you. At least for right now. The reality of the situation is, nigga, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So you take Thai City shit and you repeat it. You have nothing original. You are not original. Stop. You are a short bus nigga. And I rarely do this, but this is not the first time I've had to G-check a retard that basically thinks they can challenge me and won't leave me the fuck alone. You can say what you want to, like, again, I hope you keep on mentioning my dead mama. Because all it does is it shows people how much of a hoe ass nigga you are. It proves it. It proves that you have so lack of actual integrity. You have such a lack of actual things to talk about that actually matters, that you have to resort to shock jock politics. You have to resort to that level of disrespect. And then on top of that, this shit, this was funny to me. That's why I'm saying it now. Y'all that's in this chat, this bitch nigga, I wouldn't have believed it had I not heard it. This bitch nigga actually said that I was live streaming when my mom died. That basically I was in my house live streaming and she just died. I don't live with my mom. I never did. I didn't live with my mom. Dumbass. I hope I can clip that. Cause just like a bitch, just like a female, anything comes out of y'all mouth. Which is why motherfuckers don't take bitches seriously, and which is why motherfuckers don't take you seriously. This nigga said that I was live streaming and I fell in a ditch. If that was true, do you understand how many people would have kept that clip and rolled it? You gossip like a faggot. Bleeding all over my fucking floor. It was probably you that emailed me. I don't know what it is this month with you niggas thinking y'all got some batteries in your back. At the end of the day, if everything in a red pill disappeared, you all situation wouldn't change at all. Essentially, and Grizzly, shout out to Grizzly. Grizzly said this was going to happen. You all are blaming us for what's happening in the real world. You all will blame us for Trump being in the office, but y'all won't blame them white women or them white people. And then as far as those chicks, they're just goofies. Most of them chicks are, they won't talk to BGS directly because all they want to do is have one-way conversations where they want to get off the shit they want to get off. Females like that are beneath me. They can go in the real world and deal with the real world. I don't make this content for them. I make content for dudes so they understand what the reality of the situation is. And women are upset because, quite frankly, they have to go down a list of lies and bullshit that they want to give a dude. And what happens is we raise the awareness of men that basically makes it harder for them to run that game on them, which is we make it so there's less Travis Hunters in the world, and that's why they don't like the red pill. To the point where if you say red pill, look, man, I've been on Discord where it's chicks that will like, oh, you must be like one of them red pill guys. These fuckers can't never explain the issue they have other than use the terms misogyny. I'm convinced you motherfuckers don't even know what that means. Misogyny just means anything that women don't like. They just charge it up to misogyny because it's a way of trying to elicit guilt in a man. The reality is a lot of these bitches are sexually turned on by misogynists. They don't want good guys. Do you think Future is a misogynist? NBA Youngboy is a misogynist. Look at almost any nigga that is not playing a character that is really like that. Them niggas, any nigga that get pussy has a certain element of misogyny. They love that shit. Misogyny is hot sauce to these hoes. They can't stop sucking on it. Look at who they have kids with. Their idea of misogyny is a nigga they can't control. That's really why they mad. So I don't give a fuck about what they saying. I had a chick that really popped off on me on another Discord. She just like these chicks, and it's funny because every time they get mad, what they do is they start firing. It's a scene. It's a scene. I need to get this scene because it's funny. It's with Sasuke and it's with Sarada. Where Sarada, y'all seen the scene, if y'all seen like Boruto, where she's like, you don't even know what your daughter looks like. You almost killed me. I never see you. And why don't you love mom? And basically, Sasuke, the look on his face, that shit was funny as fuck. The look on his face was there is no way in hell he could give less than a fuck about what this little girl was talking about. But in these women's mind, they just want to get you told because they got all this pent up energy because they want to blame men, but men ain't playing that game. The reality is the young dudes don't need to hear a goddamn thing about what we saying. They can just observe in real time what's going on. Shout out to Mrs. Snazzy. Email me. Type in Discord. I gave Landon the Discord. Type in Discord in the comment section. Or email me edwardanderson300k@gmail. I will give you the link. JL West with the $5 supporting the stream. Absolutely. I mean, he didn't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? I need to give that scene and make it a YouTube, just say this is what I think, because they'll try to fire all this shit out. You're being divisive. Boy, it was too shit. I wish I could record it, but it was like, oh, you're being divisive. You're being divisive. I think you're red pill. I think you're being divisive. I think you're red pill. You're killing the vibe of the chat. Look at it. Nobody's talking. And then if I say something, it's out to the dude, but he's trying to keep the peace. Bitch just pops off. Don't nobody even know why she's mad. That's the funny thing. I said, so what make it so bad is the conversations was like, do you think you should bring Shane back? Do you think a 304? And this bitch is getting mad. And I'm like, I didn't come up with these fucking topics. I'm piggybacking off what these motherfuckers are saying. And I said something about, like, women that have a certain body count, the higher your body count, the less of a bond that you have. It's scientific proven. Bitches talk about, where's the proof? I'm like, bitch, I will smack you with 5 studies showing it. And I bet you'll be like, those are white people studies. In fact, I'm gonna go get them. So the next time she opens her mouth, I'm gonna be like, so the next time you say some stupid shit, why don't you get your studies? Straight up. I'm like, if you don't, that is like a common thing. If you don't understand that, then bitch, you don't know shit. But that's what it is. Oh, every woman's different. You're always talking about how all women are. Bitch, all of y'all are the same for the most part. Just like dudes want to be fed, want to be fucked, and want you to shut the fuck up. That's common. You're not going to see a dude talk about, talk to me. I need you to talk to me. I want to communicate. No. Feed them, fuck them, keep your mouth shut. Dudes are simple. Dudes understand this. All y'all think y'all said fucking unique snowflakes. No, y'all not. That's why they target y'all with trends. That's why they target y'all in media. Because y'all are the same. For the most part. I know y'all like to think y'all different. There are some exceptions. But for the most part, y'all operate on the same operating system. Y'all like the same shit, do the same shit. There's variations. So it's always the same, like, this is like second time in like 3 days, bitches just jump off. And it's like, yo, we can have I don't even want to talk to you. Of course. Cause you know what you saying is bullshit. Now let a nigga ignore a chick like DDG ignored Haley Bailey and he's abusing her. I remember when Oprah said men ignoring women is like abuse. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what the fuck I say. I have my life I need to live. I have my priorities. With what's coming, you either got it or you don't. And motherfuckers out here, they not. And the reason a lot of these chicks are scared, because a lot of these chicks understand niggas don't need to claim red pill. It's a lot of, do you think niggas that are do you think most niggas don't claim red pill? But does you think that means that niggas are just gonna let you fire off on them? Just because a nigga don't play red pill don't mean he ain't on game about how these chicks. It just mean he ain't card carrying red pill. Y'all think, here's the thing. Most dudes will just lie to your ass. Do you like Kevin Samuels? Fuck that nigga. What do you think about Fresh and Fit? Fuck those goofy. They're gonna tell you what you want to hear to extract what they want to extract out of you. And they'll play a part. They call it beta game. Too. Ain't nobody about to be out here, oh, I'm a red pill. No, they may know what this shit is and lie. Why? Why would you get in the way of getting the pussy? Oh, I need people to tell the truth. Y'all don't tell the truth about shit. Y'all a whole walking lie. Even the way you present yourself is a lie. Girdles, makeup, eyelashes, hair. Y'all a whole lie from fucking from foot to fucking sternum. Y'all don't believe in telling the truth. So at the end of the day, I'm saying what I'm saying on my own platform, and you niggas, y'all be bleeding all over my floor. Oh, he talking about his women. That's why I don't even title my fucking videos. Shout out to the dumper. I share other dudes that speaking facts. I would love for them to say that stupid shit with him. He wouldn't even do it. He'd say, bitch, shut your bitch ass up. So they run the Big J Triple X. These chicks, what they want to do is they want to get you trolled. They want to wag your finger. They talk to you like you're a child. We don't communicate with women like they're a child. We communicate with them like they're peers that are fucking up. They communicate with us like we're children. These are bitches I'm older than. Now, they don't know my age, but like them chicks, they don't understand it's who they are. And that's cool, because the environment's going to correct that. And that's why I tell you niggas, you better not save them. From root to tooth. They don't even, it's not like, it's a waste of time talking to women about this. Dumper even said that. SWP realized that eventually. It is an absolute waste of time. It is a waste of time. How dare you talk about jobs? You talk about black women. What are you doing? Nigga, shut your stupid retarded ass up. And everybody wants to have a one-to-one like men are not held. It's like, yo, it's cool. Because we, like I said, man, we're actually ahead of schedule. So look, I'm telling y'all niggas, don't be them niggas that you're right, but you sinking with them. Be them niggas on the lifeboat. Women and children, bitch, fuck that. You better put me on that boat. I will shoot you. You got one shot before I get to your ass. You better make it a headshot. Because if it ain't a headshot, you going over that boat. And so they tell you you don't matter, but you bitching. If women don't engage in shit that doesn't matter to them. So at the end of the day, you know, people be like, oh man, he said something about your mom. I appreciate people letting me know that. Appreciate AB. But the reality is, especially now that I know he was kind of like around the line when it happened. But the reality is, I got allergies. And by the way, check out that, anybody seen the Dragon Ball Z Unhinged? Anybody seen the, well, at the end of the day, they have nothing else to say. Shout out to Barry Hamilton with the five British pounds. British pounds is $1.40, $1.40 for every dollar. So I appreciate that. I'm talking to my community about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. And they get value, they get value. They don't. I appreciate them for showing up. You're look, man, I'm not a big content creator. There's content creators that do much bigger stuff than me. But you motherfuckers get upset. I'm talking really two groups of people. Like, bitch, you sitting here just, yeah, man, you need to get your man. You gossip fucking faggot. In these discords talking about a random ass nigga that you two bitch made to have a civil conversation. I can have a civil conversation with fucking, what's the troll dude that always be doxing people? He can have a civil conversation. Grandmaster Troll, even though I disagree, we can parlay and you're not even capable of that because you're a fucking rabid animal the way you act. And so I gotta sit, and so you just say, like a female, you let any fucking thing come out your mouth. Say what you want. I mean everything the fuck I say out my mouth, and anything that I say here, I would say in real life. Bitch, you wouldn't. Talking to nigga, you can keep talking about all day, every day. You not affecting nothing here. You are irrelevant. And if you really think you somebody, why don't you bring your whole ass to art? Art to be fair. Art is fair, even annoyingly so. Why don't you bring your whole ass to art? You won't do that. Like everybody else. You know where we be. Because at the end of the day, you ain't got the facts. Sitting there bringing some fucking stupid assholes up here that don't even know. Man, BGS has interviewed Jaguar Wright. Nigga, shut your whole ass up. I don't know. It's a woman. Oh, they need to do the best. Shut they dumb ass up. I'm going to keep it real with you. Bitches really should have to show their face. Because a lot of y'all are fatting. A lot of y'all need to verify. Y'all want to talk about niggas need to verify. Verify that y'all are above a 4 first. Nigga, these hoes don't give a fuck about you holding men accountable. You ain't even, in order to run that play, you gotta show your face and be something they might want to fuck on. That's not always true. But generally, you need to show your face. Because guess what? You not hiding nothing, right? Because you on the righteous side, right? Anyway. And I even asked, that may be my new profile. Like when I'm low-key trolling. I may have to that side where he just looking. Cause it's like, y'all, you gossip, get your information back. Nigga, and what make it so bad is, I don't even, like, I disclose it. You act like niggas be exposing me. I didn't have to tell y'all my mom died. I didn't have to tell y'all I ran into a ditch. And I didn't run into a ditch driving. No, I was backing up out of a friend's house. I don't have to say that. I don't have to say none of that shit. Y'all really be out here thinking y'all be Inspector Gadget or shit. Like y'all really be fucking finding out. It'd be like a Resident Evil revelation. Oh shit. I knew it. Nigga, everything you know about me, I've told you. So it's implied I don't give a fuck. Meanwhile, don't nobody even know your name. Edward Anderson is not my first name. Anderson is my last. Edward is a middle name. I disclose more shit than most niggas in this space. How many niggas do you know their last name? How many niggas? I show myself and I let you see me more than any of you. Some dudes got good reason. But my point is for you to be on your self-righteous horse And you to sit here and tell me what, like, I need to prove something to you. Nigga, fuck you. And as far as the females, let me give you my personal opinion on women. I grew up, my problem is, I grew up with women that had some damn sense. So when you look at my view on a lot of women, I'm comparing women that I know that have good outcomes, and I'm talking about a variety of degrees. I'm not talking about everybody with a Shay Sade or shit. But women that I know that got some goddamn sense, and their outcomes reflect that, with what the fuck is out here. And the reason why I speak, first of all, there's three major reasons why I speak on the shit I speak on. Number one is not all black men's fault, but the argument is it's all black men's fault. And if we didn't talk, the argument would stay everything's black men's fault, to the point where fucking black men believe it's all their fault, because there's too many men aiding and abetting in that delusion as well. That women have no accountability, anything as far as their outcomes. It's just a man did something to them. That's it. And everything that happened to men is their fault. So everything, we are like Midas. We have to hold up the whole world. And that's true for the whole country. Women project that they have the situation, in fact, black men occupy. Women like to see themselves as this sacrificial lamb to give their bodies away. Every child you have for your own personal selfish reasons. You all don't have children for men. You try to control men with those kids, or you have a baby because you wanted something to love you. Stop acting like y'all are having children for patriarchal reasons. But my point is, that's the first thing. The second thing, like I said, is that we're blamed for how these kids are turning out, and we're not the ones raising them. The third thing is that ultimately, black women will reputation destroy us so bad to the point it justifies harm against black men. They have a proven track record of doing this, just like with white supremacy. The red pill is only about 12, 13 years old as far as this conversation. Or 10, a little bit over 10 years, well, really 12, like 15 years old. Women have been talking shit about men since I was born. And I noticed that you niggas never have nothing to say about that. It's always, well, we got to hold the men accountable, as if once upon a time men just weren't held accountable, and now that's the new thing. And I'm mixing all this in here because recently, in the last week or so, all y'all, whether it's pro-black people or whatever, y'all got y'all battery in his back. Like y'all about to deal with red pill, with like the red pill. You can't deal with us because you can't deal with truth. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you a secret. You want to destroy the red pill? I'm going to give you the template. All you have to do is solve the problems the red pill has brought up. If you solve that problem, you will eliminate the reason and choke off like oxygen the reason. Just like fire needs oxygen, a fuel source, and something to burn. A spark, oxygen, and something to burn. Whether it's gas, whether it's fabric, whether it's wood, it needs oxygen and it needs a spark. A spark. You can cut off the oxygen by solving the problems. If child support reform, or family court reform, family court reform would solve a lot of this stuff. Family court reform, we ain't gonna talk about paternity for it. Family court reform would actually go a long way in solving a lot of stuff. You dudes, the way you see it, family court is perfectly fine. It's just men need to step up. You all should eliminate it so only niggas not getting pussy would be the problem. We know niggas not getting pussy ain't the problem, because black men will fuck ogres. Black men will fuck the ugliest bitch they have to go to. So pussy is never an issue. We're not even talking about buying pussy. So when you say pussy is an issue, then that means you don't have the money to buy it, and that means you're not willing to fuck like ugly and a bitch can give it. We know these things are not true. I mean, you niggas really be out here acting like niggas are like the most sexually frustrated. If niggas was that sexually frustrated, they would just take it. They wouldn't get online and bitch. They would just take the shit if it was really that bad. Somehow niggas are sexually frustrated, but we got bitches talking about there's a drought in approaching. Make those two things can't work, live in the same mind. So because you motherfuckers can't win an argument, you all just basically charge it up to stop talking or shame for male advocacy. And if you notice, all the niggas that do this shit, it's always because of views. It's always because they can't get no traction nowhere else. So it's funny because me kind of exploring some of these other kind of locales and stuff, it's funny how nobody wants to address shit. They just want to be mad. Well, bitch, be mad then. Because the environment is coming to a city near you. AI don't give a fuck how you feel, bitch. It don't. Nor does automation. It don't care. AI ain't shit. It's gonna not be shit, but you gotta get out of here. You're not providing any real answers. You can't even point these hoes to where the good men are, because they don't want it. You think you're doing something by shaming us? You can't even affect what we saying. My shit is still gonna go off regardless. So is BGS. You think you show, you really, these bitches giving you, these bitches are not giving you, oh my God, I can't believe you're doing that. I can't believe it. Well, why are you guys talking about women? Oh my God. I wanna have so much to say about content I haven't seen. You just saw headlines. You're just looking at titles. That's why I don't even bother to title my shit. Why? Because that's as far as you gonna go. What is it about? It's about Edward Anderson is live. That's what the fuck it's about. If you don't know, then it ain't for you. The end. Why don't you title your video? That's why. Why should I waste I don't give a fuck about making money on YouTube. If I did, I would have structured my show that way. I appreciate all of y'all that donate, by the way. Ain't nobody soliciting y'all over here. These motherfuckers don't listen to shit. They just look at a title and a thumbnail and they think they know everything. That's what they did with Kevin. And they want to be mad. Bitch, be mad. Black men have to be comfortable. You all have to be comfortable. Just like how Goku was comfortable in Super Saiyan, you all have to be comfortable with women being mad, because eventually they'll get tired. The Crypto Game Podcast with $10 said the problem has already been solved. Crypto plus passport equals freedom. I'm stating this from Thailand. Once you leave 304s, the states, life gets time. Yeah. So all we do is we tell you what world is out there and give you referrals. They don't want you to do that. And what the one thing that frustrates me about black people, this is why black people are always behind on everything. Because niggas are sitting here waiting for a bitch to give them permission to do shit. That was true with Passport Bros. That was true with a lot of stuff. I've had conversations about FBA conversations. I've had some really, really high quality conversations in some of these other Discords and these voice chats. Actually. But bitches get mad. So all they say, you're just killing the vibe. Da, 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 da. And now if I start firing back, now they're a victim. That's why I be letting them talk. I want to talk to you. Well, bitch, shut the fuck up then. I already told one dude. I said, yo, you better check these shits. If you think it's an issue, let me know. Because the next one that tries to fire at me like that, you gonna hear me. I'm gonna take their head off real quick. I don't even want to talk to you. Well, bitch, shut the fuck up. How about that? Stop talking. Now. To me. And then everybody, and I even pointed that out. I was like, now if I sit here and I say that, now I'm the bad guy. I'm wrong. So she can fire off, but she want to fire off. And I got to sit here like, you know, she's chastising me and she the teacher. Now, if I take her fucking head off verbally, now she gonna cry, she gonna be upset. Bitch don't even know why she mad. I don't have to do this. Well, we're not gonna have this one-on-one conversation. That's not gonna happen. I don't follow. It's not in a female content creator. This is actually a Discord headed by a dude. And these don't even be like for somebody to say that, oh, you can, let me tell you, if you sitting here and you're saying any fucking female dating coach worth their salt or female matchmaker will tell you if you have sex with a whole bunch of men, that's not the move. They will agree with this. Anybody telling you that you can have whole phases and your ability to bond is the same as if you didn't have that doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't know shit. How do you know? And it's like, I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. That's a fact. And that's why the black community is where it is. That's like common knowledge. That's not an opinion. Well, what about men? Men are not wired that way. We're not. Sex affects women in a different way. And women prioritize different things than men and women do. Oh, and everybody shut the fuck up. Like seriously. Like just, you got motherfuckers that is to be motherfuckers that'll talk about fucking pronouns. But then shit like this, oh, this is like new shit. And the thing about it is, it's sad because this environment, the way this shit shift, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck. And let's be real, they not even gonna tell you in real time what's going on. They just gonna let it happen and let you spin like a fucking idiot. And see, women have created a world in which everybody is incentivized to lie to them. Telling a woman the truth is an act of love. Because every incentive out there is to basically feed women bullshit that they already want to believe. Because that's the best way to extract their compliance. Lying to them is really the move if you're trying to get compliance out of them. Until you don't need them no more and let them fall down on what the truth is. That's what most motherfuckers do. This is why it's always been, I always laugh when women say, I'm tired of being lied to. Bitch, you can't live. You can't handle truth, as Jessup said, if somebody tells it to you. Most of y'all don't even know what the fucking truth is. Most of y'all, the only way you know if it's the truth is if it pisses you off. Other than that, you don't know the truth. But that environment is going to show you. And this ain't no, oh, I hope it does. We are here. Everybody better buckle up. That includes dudes. Shout out to Xanatos. All you really need to say is women get sex easier than men. So yes, it's different. Yeah, I mean, they don't want it like in their, like look, I don't even argue some of this shit. I put out ideas. What make it so funny is in one of these discords, and these are voice discords. I'm not talking about text. Voice discords, voice chat. I put out an idea on, like, we were talking about FBA, non-FBA, and these are younger dudes. And there's women involved. It was an Indian chick on there, whatever. I'm having, like, and I'm explaining to them, like, the FBA position, non-FBA position. But I did say tethers, because these are people that grew up here. These are people that grew up 8 years old, 7 years old. I actually talked to a Liberian today. Great conversation. And I feel bad for her. And yeah, she got a true nigga ain't shit story. And I didn't just believe what she said. It was certain things that she said that I picked up on where I knew she wasn't really lying like that. I had to apologize to her on behalf of light-skinned niggas. Cause it was a light-skinned nigga fucking up. Clutch. There's a light-skinned nigga fucking up bad. And it wasn't really no way I could kind of get him out of it. I was like, yeah, he fucking up. I'll tell you that story in a second. But I said, you know, one thing that frustrates me about this about a lot of this shit is, you know, I got past the contempt because they actually gave me some information most of these motherfuckers don't say. Like, they were talking about, like, you know, Nigeria, how it split, Igbo. We even started talking about the Biafran War, which is something they never bring up. And he was surprised that I knew, but he brought it up without me saying it. Some of these dudes are Muslims. So it was a really way more candid where a lot of dudes want to be. And so I said, one of the things that could be done that I would like to see happen is, you know, I like to see a black beauty pageant. Like, amongst the diaspora. Like, the money's there now. There's enough black billionaires, black companies that could do just that. Nigeria, Nollywood, Black Hollywood. You've got, you know, obviously Brazil, all of the diaspora. You know, with the, you know, and dudes, there was a couple dudes, they thought this was like the greatest idea. And I even broke it down. I said, we can fund this with non-FBA rich people. You've got the NBA players and NFL players, you know, Robert Smith, David Stewart, Rihanna. There's a lot. I mean, this is something, you know, the women would like all across the diaspora. You do it regional, you do it American, regional, and then you have a diaspora thing, Miss Black Diaspora. This actually does a lot of things on the low. On the low, it gets women. It basically on the low shows black men what the whole black diaspora looks like, who they are, where they are, and what you can get. On the low, it incentivizes competition. I didn't even bring this up, by the way. I'm just telling y'all why on the low this will work. It incentivizes competition amongst the women. But the way I presented it with them, and these are dudes, and there was some women there too. And some women there too. It was like a chick from Bangladesh, chick from India, this in Canada. I was like, yo, this would make them. I basically did this is like an anti-colorism thing. Because the way the conversation came up is they were talking about, you know, which chicks look the best as far as women for Ethiopia, like which black diaspora chick looked the best. So this wasn't me like enforcing something onto them. I told you I don't need to do that. I took what they said and I basically gave them a better idea. And they keep talking about it. I said, take that idea. I mean, I love to see it. You got like the dude is Nigerian that owns Essence Magazine, owns Shea Moisture. Because I'm letting them know, look, I see people doing certain shit. This Nigerian, because that's like in compilation the FBA conversation. I'm trying to build bridges, not be on some, oh, I'm this, I'm right. And they thought that was a great idea. I said, this is a great black economics thing. It's not controversial. You know, the women will love it. Appreciate that, forever bless. But then you got that them saying some of them bitches weren't on there when I was saying all of that. So in their mind, they want to talk about, oh, all you doing is this, and all women are this, and all women are that. Women are creatures of patterns, man. A lot of y'all follow trends. I know y'all don't like to believe that, but a lot of y'all follow trends. So yeah, y'all do tend to do shit in groups. Y'all do. Men are way more independent as far as individual thought than women. That's partially why feminism is so hard to deal with. Because all y'all are different, yet all of y'all are feminists. Interesting how that fucking works. And even the ones that don't claim that shit, on the low, y'all on that shit. So my point is, it was a couple other stuff I threw out there too. So this don't be like I don't even be talking all the time. And they're like, oh my God, you coming in here? Like carrying a conversation. And it'd be funny. It'd be funny. Cause it's like, yo, like they don't know my age. That's why I be laughing. Cause like the oldest people up in this group is like 30, 31, 32. So it's like, yo, y'all don't know shit compared to I do. I'm not coming at it like that, but when I hear them fire off the shit I fire off, it's like y'all are completely lacking Now, I give some clues with certain things I bring up that kind of could date me a little bit, but I be like, yo, I'm operating on almost a lifetime. I have a lifetime over you. And that doesn't necessarily mean I know more, but in this case, I can tell with the stuff you're trying to fire at me. And like I said, it's like, yo, I'm not choosing these topics. Like somebody asked, you know, should you like I'm not picking this shit. You getting it got to the point where one person and then a chick dismissed herself, you know, like she was martyring herself. I'm like, no, you ran, scary ass. Cause I'm like, I can pull up a tablet right here and get ChatGPT. Chat, give me all the ChatGPT, give me all of the studies around woman, how many sexual partners someone has and results to their ability to bond. And that should have given me like 5 or 6. Here's your sources. Now what the fuck you want to say? Now what? Do you want to go over it? Man, that's some white people shit. Well, bitch, until we get the black ones, cause don't make me go get black demographics. Look, here's some weak ass nigga, that don't even have a fucking. I love these troll accounts that they don't even bother to put a platform. They don't even bother to click the profile tab. And then put a picture and it's just T. Todd. Well, bitch, nigga, now you know that you can never, ever, ever, never stop my mother. Nigga, you're not even affecting me, nigga. So since you want to act like a terrorist, why don't you put in the chat? Since you such a terrorist, since don't nobody block them. Since you a terrorist, why don't you keep talking? Like these niggas come in here like faggots. Come in here like, nigga, you're nobody. That's why you won't show your face. You're talking about me not showing your face. Motherfuckers know what I look like. You bitch ass niggas won't even say who you are, so you hide behind troll accounts. I don't have a troll account. You bitch niggas have bots to create all these troll accounts. Cause you scary as hell. Todd says he's just rapping. What the fuck is he talking about? Maybe you are, and hey, if you are, that's my bad. Nigga, this is serious business, Todd. Don't come in here doing that gray area shit. Strays will be caught. Hey, if Todd is just rapping, then that's my bad. But strays can be caught. Like the dude that said, behold the white man's burden. You know, let me alleviate you of that burden. Let me alleviate you so you don't have to say the N-word. I say what the fuck I want. Partially why I say that is to highlight to you all how much of a fuck I don't give. Cause it's easy to say that. It's another thing to show it. Appreciate James for the $2. All dollars matter. Yeah, if I get my channel struck, then that's my fault. That's called accountability. When I fell in that ditch, I went live. I didn't lie. I said, look what my dumb ass did trying to back out. That's accountability. I didn't lie. But see, I don't get no credit for that. Oh man, I'm not gonna look good in front of the niggas, man. I said, no, I got like 40 minutes for this motherfucker to get here. I spent $200. I might as well talk to y'all. Fuck it. In a fucking sundown town. Yeah. I was just glad I didn't bust out my oil pan. I even took a picture of it. And I was like, damn. Niggas sitting here gossiping like bitches. This nigga ran into a ditch while he live talking about women. This nigga mama died and he was live while his mama just killed over and died. I mean, y'all just be making up fan fiction, man. Y'all be really in them discords lying like that. Y'all just be lying. This is why I always ask y'all, what clip? Y'all just be believing shit. Nigga, I'm not even that big of a content creator. Nigga, I know a nigga that trolled somebody so bad, he made $38,000. How much money have y'all bitch ass niggas made trolling me? How many hours? Like right now, I made, if you take, I made $21.75, I made $23 talking this shit for an hour. How much money? I wonder how much money. It's one dude that be cutting them clips, and he ain't cut me in a minute, but how much money have y'all made talking about me? Cause goddamn it can't be that profitable. Oh no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. No, I'm kind of joking about the sundown town. But I don't live that far from what could be considered one. I mean, seriously. BGS go live every fucking day. And these scary ass niggas and hoes could easily go up on BGS, and BGS, especially the women, BGS would probably do a live, but they don't want to have a conversation. They just want to get a nigga told, because they know if they have a conversation, they gonna be exposed. So they run the bitches like Big J Triple X, because apparently he want attention. And Big J Triple X don't like to talk shit no more, because he'll just be responded to on BGS's other platform. His platform for retards and undesirables. So it ain't fun no more for these niggas because they can't get no juice on it no more. So what did they do? For the most part, they shut the fuck up. I don't know. But yeah, niggas be out here. I mean, these niggas be you got niggas that they watch me, not necessarily Big J, but they always got a couple people that always watch my live streams. So if I fuck up in any kind of way, ooh, I'ma clip this and I'm gonna give it to everybody so they can talk about you. You niggas are the real incels. Why? That's one reason I love going live at the most random ass times of the day. You niggas are the real bitches. Niggas try to hold men accountable, pathetic ass motherfuckers. We're gonna hold men accountable. We're gonna hold these guys accountable. Any of y'all seen that Dragon Ball Z Unhinged? These niggas really be thinking they be doing something. You're doing this, and you all are being divisive, and oh my god, you're doing this, you're doing that. These hoes never had nothing to say about bitches fucking deleting black male babies and all this shit, but they always get their feelings about what dudes say. You got women that have said, because you know if dudes have said shit this vile, they'll try to get the whole space shut down. You got women who said the most vile shit. And motherfuckers just act like it's a Tuesday, but God forbid dudes speak their mind and everybody has a problem. And they mad because what they gonna try to do is they gonna try to reset history and they try, yeah, we need you to save us. God forbid. My God, you all are so divisive. You all are so this and so that. Oh my God, I can't take it. Oh my God. Oh, why are you so divisive? And what make it so bad, I'm not even like the worst one. And I'm not gonna put nobody's names out here. Shout out to Only Logical. Like, it'd be funny, man. It really be funny, man. Cause like I said, y'all niggas to worry about hating on black men. I'm gonna tell you, like I tell these white people, y'all got other shit to worry about. Y'all got other shit to worry about than hating on black men. That's true, Xanatos. That is true though. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all, I'm out. I'm gonna keep this up, but this ain't gonna be no back and forth. Somebody respond, then fuck it, let them respond. Cause I just wanted to fire it off. Make sure y'all type in Barack Obese, Dragon Ball Z Unhinged. You're welcome. Especially if you're a fan of Dragon Ball Z Bridge. All right, I'm out.